watched it, I remember it had been a long time since I felt both as physically angry and repulsed watching a video on YouTube. Not just because of what was going on in the video itself, although that's already bad enough. What really tipped me over the edge was seeing that this got 172 million views and was uploaded to YouTube Kids, which is supposed to be a highly regulated version of YouTube with strong enforcement when it comes to content safety. I doubt that a close to 200 million viewed video with 455,000 dislikes has never been reported before. In fact, I've reported the video on 5 separate accounts over the past month, yet it's still on YouTube Kids because nothing has happened.
Why?
But so knowing that the person behind this channel had generated the equivalent of a 1-bedroom apartment in the middle of Manhattan in ad revenue just from a 3-minute video of him suffocating some fish and ham-fisting 5 ducklings into plastic Kinder Egg and got away with it on a more strict and regulated version of YouTube, I had a hunch that this was just the tip of an iceberg of animal abuse I didn't want to investigate, but had to since I have too much self-respect to see an animal be abused and look the other way. And after a month of research, I'm glad I didn't look the other way because I was right. That video was just the tip of the iceberg. The social media animal abuse iceberg. Yep, social media animal abuse has gotten so bad that I've had to make an iceberg on it. If that surprises you, it also surprised me, yet here we are. Now, even though I think all forms of animal abuse are bad, I had to create this iceberg because there is a clear distinction in between every level, and the deeper we go, either the more extreme, secretive, or inhumane the abuse gets. And the more I hope the channels I talk about get permanently banned. If you have a keen eye, you might have noticed that I also colored the iceberg red. This was done for 2 reasons. Because screw you, global warming, stop turning my iceberg into lava. And because red is the color of anger, the predominant emotion I felt throughout making this entire video. Anyways, let's start with the iceberg. Your iceberg from their innocence after watching this entire video. Level 1 of the iceberg is probably known to some of you because it's pretty popular these days and has been plaguing the surface of social media for years. And that is unusual, exotic and wild animal clout influencers. These are creators who use undomesticated, exotic or wild animals for views and in the process will often abuse them.
But Freddy really doesn't want me to hold him. He really doesn't like the grass either. I think it might be a little bit too cold for him. This is why we wanted to wear your coat. Hey, just relax.
Because, well, how do you capitalize on your average cat and dog if there are already more silly cat and dog videos on the internet than there are atoms in the observable universe? The answer is you don't. Instead, you buy a wild or exotic animal like a capybara, illegally ship them across the border, and then force them into princess clothing, put a ring on that thing, and treat them so well that every time they do appear in one of your TikToks, they tend to uncomfortably pin themselves against the wall as far away from you as possible. And then, you'll earn hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars in views. Unrelated to this extremely specific example, this is Kyle Thomas, one of the most followed and richest influencers in the UK. And he got to that point through the constant uploading of wild and exotic animal TikToks.
And right here we have my pet Brazilian striped knee tarantula.
Right here we have my pet tree frog. His name is Pog.
This is one of my 2 pet sugar gliders.
My 2 pet monkeys. Mini zoo, make sure to like for a part 2.
Which as expected earned him a ton of money as well as a ton of controversy. From mistreating them for views.
Psych, just kidding, my new catchphrase is, I don't give a fuck!
Despite appearances, tarantulas are actually very fragile, and the fall from just a few inches could injure a tarantula's sensitive abdomen and even prove fatal, even when falling on top of a soft surface. To purchasing land to build an exotic sanctuary/zoo.
I'm building my very own zoo and I've just bought the land to put it on.
Just to end up selling the area again and then stuffing all of the animals he was gonna put there in his backyard shed. The controversy which infuriated me the most was with his capybara that I mentioned earlier, which he and his mom did illegally smuggle across the border from England to Northern Ireland and just milked millions millions and millions of TikTok views out of. Because it's just so cute. And definitely doesn't look extremely distressed in every single one of his TikToks. But you know what they say, what doesn't kill you might make you TikTok famous. Except in this case, the capybara fucking died 2 weeks later. Yeah, which is heartbreaking because that's what happens when you buy a wild animal without being able to take proper care of them. But since it can make you social media rich, there are many creators like Kyle Thomas. Another example is Sammy Grant, because she got caught using her TikTok exotic animal petting zoo as a front to advertise her breeding and selling of exotic animals. Because for every TikToker buying wild animals for views, there are hundreds of viewers who watch those TikToks and think to themselves, "Aww, that's so cute. Can I have a wild, untamed feral fennec fox, please?" To then buy one and get completely ripped to shreds because in reality they don't like being pet, cuddled, or handled by their owners. And Cammy tries to hide behind the excuse of trying to educate her viewers on how the animals she shows in her TikToks are wild and aggressive and shouldn't just be bought, while simultaneously showing the cutest footage she has of that animal and selling them on her website.
Let's talk about everyone's favorite animal, the fennec fox. Fennec foxes get around 2 to 3 pounds. They do not get big at all. Wise, these guys are very destructive. They will rip holes in your
Come swimming with us? What does that mean?
Huh?
What does come swimming with us?
Oh, you got your
mean?
headphones?
No, it's my school ones, but Dad, what does come swimming with us mean?
Go swimming with us. Okay. We'll be out there.
I'll go for lunch.
Alright, will you shut your door so they'll listen to your voice? Okay.
couches, they rip blankets, they love ripping up their toys, they will definitely dig holes in your wall. They are very, very hyper. They keep going and keep going. They always run around. I barely see them sleep. If they do sleep, they only sleep for about 10 minutes and they go back to being hyper. Also, do not recommend these guys as pets.
This little guy's name is Pitou, also known as the average house cat. Don't let this lazy sack of cute potatoes fool you though. At just a touch, he'll bite your arm off, light it on fire with its laser eyes, and do a ritualistic dance around its charred remains to offer your soul to Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos. Who's a little murderous maniac? You are. If you want to buy one, you can do so on my website. Don't do it though. Don't you do it. Also, please don't buy any of our zebras, camels, kangaroos or wallabies, reindeer, sugar gliders, hedgehogs, fennec foxes, horses or donkeys, or sulcata tortoises. 3 of these types of animals are either vulnerable, endangered, or close to extinction, by the way. But hey, after being exposed for using her exotic petting zoo as a front to breed and sell exotic animals, you can't buy anything on it anymore. Unless if you just use their contact us button, then you can just be a moron who can't even spell the names of the animals correctly, but they'll still offer to sell you some anyway. So she's still breeding and selling wild animals, just with one extra step of having to press this chat button. And she's also planning to use her animals as an attraction for her new Airbnb.
So a lot of you guys have been asking about our overnight safari experience where you guys get to stay the night with all of my animals. We will actually be opening up next spring in 2024. So here are the cages. We will be having all different types of exotic animals. So this big cage will actually be the monkey and lemur cage, and you guys will get to see this right through your very own window in one of the rooms that you guys stay. So you guys will get to see the lemurs run, jump, and play constantly.
Those endangered ringtail lemurs are going to love families with kids screaming at them. 301,000. Papa! I made the monkey freak out. Well, not now, Timmy. Daddy's busy with emptying your college savings account.
Yeah, college.
Because you had to break that Airbnb glass, and now our cleaning bill will force us to get a third mortgage on the house. Thanks, Timmy. No college? But I'm 18. Now it's gonna go next year. Yeah, I know. 302,000. So yeah, this entire TikTok trend is just popularizing owning wild and exotic animals as pets, which is boosting the demand of illegal wild and exotic animal trade. And I'm not saying that this is directly the influencer's fault. I mean, that would be insane. Because Cammy herself breeds and sells these animals for profit. But yeah, they're clearly glorifying owning wild animals more so for views and personal gain than they do so to educate their audience. There are many more of these influencers. A friend of mine, Shira on the Wall, actually made a very in-depth video about these exotic animal TikTokers and in much more detail. I highly recommend checking it out after first finishing my video. I'll leave a link in the description because I want to talk about the next level of the iceberg in much more detail, since those haven't been addressed by other creators. Like from level 2 and onwards, the creators behind each channel are irredeemable pieces of shit. Should have their channels instantly banned, all of their possessions taken away, and put on an animal abuse registry. After hearing all that, you're probably not surprised to hear that level 2 is called the short animal kids content, which definitely isn't foreshadowing a deeper level called long animals kids content. Now, with short animals kids content, I'm not referring to those cute pet compilation videos. Many of those are actually wholesome, so those are fine. No, what I'm referring to are channels, remember those Squid Game hamster channels from a few years ago?
Player 101 eliminated.
Which got exposed for their extremely abusive behavior, forcing hamsters through dangerous obstacle courses even though they were clearly distressed.
Which this hamster was falling is pretty high for a hamster. It looked like a foot to 2 feet, which for a tiny little hamster is a large drop.
And after outrage and thousands of reports, YouTube did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. In fact, now, would you be shocked if I told you that this has gotten worse? Like at least 100 times worse. Like now we kill our animals and feed them poison on camera while advertising all of this to kids. Worse? But yes? Well, don't be. Because that's exactly what Animal HT does. You might recognize the channel from the content that I showed at the start of this video, and even though that was already quite extreme, that was actually one of their less abusive pieces of content, because Animal HT commits a wide variety of animal cruelty on both YouTube Kids and regular YouTube. For example, you know, those egg opening videos, which they have many of, and if they're not opening plastic eggs with animals trapped inside, they often make their baby monkey open chocolate Kinder eggs, which they then feed to their baby monkey, their duckling, and their puppy.
Yummy.
They're feeding chocolate to their baby monkey, duckling, and puppy.
Yummy.
Oh my god. Now I probably don't have to explain just how lethal the theobromine and caffeine that's in chocolate is for dogs. But what you might not know is that that's also lethal for most other animals, including ducklings and baby monkeys. Yet, you still have people defending them in the comments? How is this dog actually eating chocolate? Dogs are not allowed to eat chocolate. They might die. You must be careful. And someone responded with, "It could be a different breed." Oh, it could just be a different breed. Yeah, of course it must be one of those chocolate immune dogs that they invented yesterday. And not only do they feed all of these animals literal poison on a weekly basis, but they also feed them sodas such as Coca-Cola, which I couldn't even get an official result using Google, probably because no one alive is stupid enough to even contemplate giving their baby monkey a highly caffeinated sugared soda. Except for the creators behind this content, of course. As a last resort, I had to ask ChatGPT, which said the following. Coca-Cola contains ingredients that can be harmful to their health, including caffeine. This can cause restlessness, increased heart rate, and other health issues in baby monkeys. Sugar. High sugar content can lead to dental problems, obesity, and diabetes. Acidic nature. The acidity of Coca-Cola can damage their stomach lining and overall digestive health. Baby monkeys require a diet appropriate for their species, which typically includes mother's milk or formulated milk. And as they grow, they can start to eat a variety of fruits, vegetables, and other foods suitable for their species. And I doubt that the other suitable foods include candy, ice cream, popcorn, pizza, M&Ms, and hey, we might not be allowed to give them Coca-Cola, chocolate, or candy. So how about we do all three in the same video? This amount of sugar almost guarantees that this baby monkey already has or will get diabetes. And it's not just the either unhealthy or poisonous food they're constantly feeding these animals in their videos to attract more kids. It's also just what they're forcing these animals to do, such as them surrounding their ducklings with crabs, then force their baby monkey Bonbon to rescue the duckling, and I'm pretty sure they just straight up killed all of the crabs. And by rescuing, I mean have their monkey Bonbon grab the duckling by its beak and then run away from a giant, badly CGI'd crab carrying the duckling by its neck. Or this one scene where they wanted to fake this little duckling being born out of an egg. Of course they didn't want to go through the actual effort or time of filming a duckling being born, because then they'd miss out on an opportunity to commit animal abuse, which is clearly their passion in life. So what they did was, well, they grabbed some eggshell and they rammed this duckling's beak through it. And there are so many more scenes like this that I just don't want to expose you guys to. Except for one, which still haunts me. And the only reason I'm showing you this is to show you just how horribly inhumane and evil this channel gets. Which is this scene where they have their monkey Bonbon lay in bed and it's sleeping, and on the surface it's so cute. Until you see just how unresponsive Bonbon is. They grab its head. Bonbon doesn't respond in the slightest. And eventually you see them do a close-up of Bonbon's eyes drifting hazily away, and suddenly you realize, oh my god, they completely drugged this monkey just for this one scene. Which is just... I'm sorry. YouTube, I'm sorry. I know that they've made you tons of money with their estimated revenue of $13 to $36 million. So I know that you don't want to press the ban button, but when a creator poisons, abuses, and drugs animals in front of kids, I don't think that there is a single excuse you can hide behind for not banning them. But if you do end up banning them, don't forget about the 19 other channels that are doing the exact same thing. But on level 3, long animal kids content, parentheses movies. Because you know what's worse than 3-minute, 20-second videos of unadulterated animal abuse? A total of over 10 hours of it every single day over the span of 19 different channels owned by 2 different networks, who are abusing at least 2 baby monkeys among other animals to achieve all of this. So now on top of all of the previous mentioned abuse, now you also have overworking them, and you're raking in millions of dollars while doing it. And Animal HD is at the head of one of these 2 networks, which I noticed after having watched countless of their short short 3 to 4 minute videos, but then I started looking at their more recent 1 hour plus videos. They upload every few days. And luckily I don't need to go into these 1 hour plus videos themselves, because they're the same as the shorter ones, except worse, because now the visible abuse spans over more than an hour at a time. So because of having watched so much of their content, I guess YouTube thought I was raving over this monkey getting exploited and treated like absolute shit, and so they started to recommend me some other channels. A whole lot of other channels. And I found out which networks they belong to. Now I could make this long drawn out sequence of how I cross-referenced all of these channels I found, checked every publicly linked email, every business reference in the description, and then used LinkedIn to track possible linked organizations, every tag used on their videos, the similar look of both the video environments and animals, but I don't want to, because fuck these channels. I just want to show who they're allegedly tied to. Allegedly. These channels all allegedly belong to Animal HD, which I did try to reach out to get more information, but sadly they never responded. And these channels all allegedly belong to the Kudo network, which is part of Future Media, a Vietnamese media company, and as you can see on their webpage, they feature most of these channels on there. And I don't know if this is just a translation error from Vietnamese to English, but I find it insane that their About Us page literally states, "Our products mainly exploit content on YouTube." They're not hiding anything. I can't imagine the horrific torture every single one of these animals had to go through to even be able to obediently work tens of hours a week. And then also see them get abused for every daily upload? Well, that shit just makes me fucking angry. YouTube, please do something about this, because right now, I'm almost ashamed of the fact that I work for you. Anyway, fuck every single one of these channels. I hope the people that are knowingly abusing these animals never find happiness in life. If I could, I'd lock them up for the rest of their pitiful lives. But if I were YouTube, I'd give them $1 million. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'd give them $5 million. You've probably noticed that I am pretty worked up right now, and you know, I gotta continue this video. So to calm down, I've heard that the best way is to watch cute kitten videos. So let's check out this one. Huh. Okay. Yeah, biting the cat's ear again. Okay, I think you're actually hurting the kitten. What, again? Is this all you upload, you biting the ear of your kitten? They're clearly in pain. How many videos of this do you have? Jesus Christ. I guess this is level 4, secret cute animal abuse. Yeah, so while on levels 2 and 3, most teenagers and adults would notice how cruel the content is just from a single video, on level 4 the abuse seems to go unnoticed, with barely any dislikes. And maybe it's because these creators mainly upload YouTube shorts, so you might have like one of them pop up in your feed every few weeks, instead of watching one Animal HD video and have YouTube instantly think that you're some sociopath who now wants to watch nothing else. I mean, with such little exposure, I can't blame people that a 10-second short where a silly lady nibbles the ear of a kitten might seem cute. But if you go to this channel called Meow and Sunny and scroll through all of their 355 shorts, statistically 80% is not her softly nibbling the kitten's ear, but painfully biting it. And once you notice that, you also realize just how uncomfortable the kitten gets with every single upload. And 206 more shorts if you count her second channel, Old Man 442. But once the bubble is burst, do you see just how miserable this cute and innocent kitten is? This looks like a well-nurtured and joyful kitten. This, however, looks like my parents when they first found out that their son is now a full-time YouTuber. I'm pretty sure that's like a literal form of torture. structure. And I don't think content like that is acceptable. Neither is this guy who uploads cute rabbit videos where every few days he'll upload one of, I don't know, him breaking off overgrown rabbit teeth with pliers, or him luring rabbits into a scary trap for views. I want to state that I don't think that level 4 is necessarily worse than 2 and 3. They're all awful in their own way. The reason that one is lower than the other in the iceberg is because level 4 is more obscure and because it seems as if very few people actually notice the abuse here, although I think everyone would notice it in level 5. The X/Instagram gutter. This level is so foul, so horrific and disgusting that I'm literally not allowed nor want to show you any footage of it. This will also be the only time that I call Twitter X, just because it has unsurprisingly gotten way worse after Elon took over. This is mostly very graphic content that just isn't allowed on YouTube. Some might know what I'm talking about just by me saying the word Blender. If you do, then I'm sorry that you had to witness that. I really don't want to go deeper into this. The only reason that I bring up this level is 1, to finish the iceberg, and 2, to prove a point just how disturbing it is that for animal abuse to be banned on YouTube, your content has to be at least the animal equivalent of a Saw movie. That's a social media animal abuse iceberg. I know I kind of forgot to write jokes for this video, but I just didn't feel comfortable adding too many silly skits and comedy in a video about a topic as serious as animal abuse. So instead of giving
this is an oloid, this is a wobbler, and these are Steinmetz solids, and they all have one thing in common. They all roll with a constant center of mass. The wobbler makes a great toy for kids and is geometrically the simplest out of the lineup, I would say. Looking at a side view reveals that they're actually still a true circular shape. Our next rolling curiosity is the oloid. At surface level, it does not look like it should roll at all. Oloids were discovered by Paul Schatz in 1929, and the oloid is known as a developable surface, which means it can be flattened down onto a 2D plane. The bicylinder is super cool because it's locked to 2 rotational axes of movement. This can only roll.
Interesting.
Sure is, but you guys said make it bigger. So that's what I did and doubled it in size. If you think I should double this, like this video and let me know.
Shut the fuck up, please just shut the fuck up.
Silence!
Shut the fuck up, please just shut the fuck up.
Students are all morons! I give them everything they need to know and they still fail. Always! And it's not because I'm a bad teacher. I'm a very good teacher. It's because they're stupid! Students are all...
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve the...
Drake, go away. Raise up kids on another day.
Shut the fuck up, please just shut the...
Blame it on the vodka, blame it on the Henny, blame it on the blue pack. Got you feeling dizzy, I can't keep out, got me singing like na-na-na. Blame it on the vodka.
I remember when, I remember when, I remember, well,
Drake, go away.
What will it be tonight? That's the question.
Problem 1, you're completely bald. Problem 2, your pants are the same color as your shirt. Problem 3, you look like a dollar store potato head.
Case, if I give 10,000 bits, will you do 5 jumping jacks?
Yeah. Yo, Shifty. You send 10,000 bits, I will literally do 5 jumping jacks. He just sent 10,000 bits. 5 jumping jacks, chat. You ready? Ah! Case, if I give 10,000 bits, will you do yo jacks? 1,000 bits. You send 5 jumping jacks, chat. You ready? Ban the dude that just said brace for impact, by the way. Get him out of here. Ah! Dude, I landed on my chair! Y'all good? Chat, y'all good? Everybody alive? And he said tsunami alert. I just fell out of my chair. I'm in the air. I just heard that from Japan. I like how I opened up my Discord and general chat. This dude just said 2 million people just lost their lives.
Ooh, oh man. I could really go for some cheese in bed right now. Ooh. I have cheese in my bed right now. Oh god! Yeah, so food can apparently give you nightmares. I stumbled upon this list of a ton of foods that cause weird dreams. Some can make you dream about celebrities, like this type of cheese. Some could make it hard to sleep, like hot sauce, which makes sense to be honest. But some items, if eaten before bed, can apparently give you vivid nightmares. Some themes include big 8-foot men, huge orangutan balls. What? Who wrote this script? So, I'm making it my mission for the next 5 nights of my life to consume the top food items from this list into my mouth and document my dreams every night to really see if these foods give you nightmares.
Oh, that was weird. Okay,
Really curious to see if this is gonna work. My dreams have been really boring recently, so this is gonna be good. But some of these...
Using magnetic putty and dry erase marker that floats on water, I'm going to show you if it's possible to live in 2 dimensions. So let's say this guy's walking and suddenly he encounters a pole sticking out of the ground. What can he do to get past it? Well, because he's in 2 dimensions, there's no going around anything. The only way to get around the pole is to go over it or under it. And because it's unlikely that you'll have to dig a hole under everything, he's most likely going to climb over it. Would a human body be able to be in a 2-dimensional world? Remember that we have a stomach in the middle, and we have a tube where the food comes in and a tube where the food goes out. But you might see a problem here. Let's see what happens when we pour the water on this and see what happens to the body. You can see that it just starts to float away.
These items, I'm not looking forward to at all. They're gonna be awful. First of all, I had to step outside for the first time this year and get some nightmare-inducing items. I used this random news article and this YouTube video to know which items to get.
1. Hot sauce. You've probably heard that spicy foods and hot sauce cause bad dreams.
Seems like a reliable source. So I got some spicy food and a bunch of other foods. My shopping cart was looking so cursed. I had ice cream next to cheese. It was weird. I don't know anything about cheese, so I bought the blue Stilton. Looks like mold a little bit. Ugh, what the fuck? Oh god. I wasn't that much of a happy camper to try some of these. I gotta eat pickles. Ew.
Hey, sorry, I gotta say something. Hey, you kid. Yeah, you, in the produce section. Out of anything you could buy, why would you buy pickles, you goofy ass motherfucker?
But it's for research. So I bought all of my midnight snacks for the rest of the week and was ready for probably the most important 5 nights of my entire life.
My name is Ryan, and apparently I'm a freak. So every time I buy a pack of gum, I eat the entire thing in one sitting. Big deal. Like, what? Is that even legal to say that? But what people don't know is that I've been trying to blow the biggest bubble since 07. So that's what I'm doing today, and I should have just started with 1 piece, but I feel like I was trying to make a point to the woman who called me a freak. So I tried eating 35 pieces and blowing a bubble. I was scared. Not only of cavities, but I was actually having trouble breathing with all that gum in my mouth. I went back to 1 piece because even a pro like me can't handle that much gum. Bubble after bubble, you know what, I felt like my form was off today. I was getting pretty frustrated, and then it happened. The biggest bubble I've ever blown. That's right, Stephanie. Maybe I am a freak. My name is Ryan.
Mango, mango. Mango, mango.
Girls swear they want a man who has a middle part, a nice fade, and wears lots of chains and bracelets. Are you sure that's your man? Or is he fucking Bling Bling Boy from Johnny Test? You tell me! Girls swear they want a man who has a middle part, a nice fade, and wears lots of chains and bracelets. Are you sure that's your man? Or is he fucking Bling Bling Boy from Johnny Test? You tell me!
If you saved $1 a day for a year, do you know how much money you'd have? Roughly $30,000. If you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, what am I gonna eat for dinner? Like, that's the wrong mindset. You should be thinking, how can I buy this restaurant? If you saved $1 a day for a year, do you know how much money you'd have? Roughly $30,000. If you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, what am I gonna eat for dinner? Like, that's the wrong mindset. You should be thinking, how can I buy this restaurant? If you saved $1 a day for a year, do you know how much money you'd have? Roughly $30,000.
Not rent an apartment until you notice.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
Why do girls rub their eyes when they wake up?
Why do girls rub their eyes when they wake up?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because they have no balls to scratch. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay,
Burger attack! Burger attack! Burger attack! It's no use, Burger Man. Marcus the alien, brother of Kyle the alien, has nearly burned down the entire city. The burger attacks are ineffective. Burger blast! Burger.
What's the saddest riff you know on guitar? I'll go first. What's the saddest?
I think we f***ed up.
It was that birthday party.
Oh, how was the birthday party?
Yeah, and I had cake.
Oh, nice, man. What flavor?
Yeah, it was vanilla.
How old did your friend turn?
He's turning 6. Okay. Yes.
Was the party at his house?
No, it was at Chuck E. Cheese.
Whoa!
It was that birthday.
Tonight, that's the question.
Everything is never as it seems. Blame it on the goose, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the throne, got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the vodka. Blame it on the Henny. Blame it on the blue pack, got you feeling dizzy. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Everything is...
So I bought a $500.
Give me one good reason I shouldn't beat your ass. Cause I'ma tell mama you was fucking that woman down the street. Damn! That's a good ass reason. Let's go get some ice cream. Give me one good reason I shouldn't beat your ass. Cause I'ma tell mama you was fucking that woman down the street. Damn! That's a good ass reason. Let's go get some ice cream. Give me...
Hey Ray, I want you to roast me. I've been waiting for months, okay? And I don't think you have the ability to roast me, so that's why you're not doing it.
Fine, Valerie. Let's give you the attention that your parents didn't.
Hey Ray, I want you to roast me. I've been waiting for months, okay? And I don't think you have the ability to roast me, so that's why you're not doing it.
Fine, Valerie. Let's give you the attention that your parents didn't.
This is the first song to ever be sung in 2 languages at once, and it scratches something I never thought I needed scratched. This is the first song to ever be sung in 2 languages at once, and it scratches something I never thought I needed scratched.
Because you're so blind as a bat. You are a bat, crawl out of my back crack. Are you sad? Your eyes look droopy, you stupid little poopy. Your toes, you dead, left you and you was very sad. You're mad, you're fat, you said, man, says you're by my out. Oh! All you can rap about is butt quack, cause that's all you have. Yeah, and you just sad. Yeah, I'm better than you at math. I can do PEMDAS and Parfago and film. You just have delirium. neck as long as a giraffe. I came back with my raps and I clapped back. Yeah, you touch me back among us, grimace, shake, challenge, skibbity, cut. You look like an on tic-tac. You look like a yellow pickle. Yeah, you're not even worth a nickel. And I have more money than that. That's only 5 cents, but I have a million cents. You make no sense in both ways, okay?
Wow!
Okay. Yeah, you suck at rhyming. I'm the master at diamond. This rap is worth more than a... Do you know where you get...
Should you build a custom PC or buy one?
Did you know that if you rob a bank and then play this riff, that you're still gonna go to jail? Send this to a friend who likes to break the law.
To get to know about me, I'll start with my name, my age, my height, my gender identity, and my favorite game. This is where I live now, and this is where I'm...
Wolverine, Deadpool, Wolverine, Deadpool. I'm gruff and rugged. You're old and slow. Deadpool's mid. Come at me, bro. I'm the hero. No, you're not. Yes, I. Shut up, mutton chops. People love me. Okay, boomer. 10 whole movies. I'm a loser. I can heal in record time. So can I, bud. Get in line. I have claws that can retract. Wow, you're like a kitty cat. Logan. So what? X-Men. Yawn. Well, Green Lantern was a bomb. Hey, what? Be nice. You're the worst. Deadpool. Dead weight. Oh, that hurts. Fine then. Go on. You're the genius. Wolverine has a micro penis. Come on. Am I wrong, though? You're a child. My name comes first in the title. Red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, green. You're so stupid, just like Wolverine. Red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, black. Wrexham is trash. Hey, you take that back. Wolverine's better. There is no debate. Can't we agree that we're both really great? You mean it? I mean it. You mean it? I do. Deadpool. Wolverine. Just kidding. You. Oh.
Today. Everything is never.
Odds them apart. Build a path to be together. And I forget the next couple of lines, but then it goes. Secret tunnel.
Doesn't matter to you if you get heads or tails. You just don't like the flip all the time. But if you spin it, then you get to see both sides. Oh, the thrill of the double life.
Everything is never as it seems. Blame it on the goose, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the throne, got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the vodka. Blame it on the Henny.
Uzi, give me a melody. Give me another melody.
La 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 la. Am I doing it right?
Yo, where's the bass?
It doesn't need a bass.
Yo, dog, make a...
A song to get to know about me. I'll start with my name, my age, my height, my gender identity, and my favorite game. This is where I live now, and this is where I'm from. Here's what I do for work, and what I hope to become.
Don't worry, I will catch you.
You gave us back!
I know, and it is the worst mistake.
Gorilla tag, but I have to find the brown bunny ears. And also, if I don't find it, I have to do what the most liked comment says. And also, I have to go through 10 different lobbies, and if I don't find it, that means I fail. Yeah, no one has it in here. Yo, it's 3 cowboy hats. Let's all take a picture together. It's the finger painter. Finger painter. Finger painter. Yay, finger painter. Oh my god, the real finger painter.
Hey, over there, boy.
You got the brown bunny ears?
Hey, bro.
Well, I couldn't find it, which means...
We're looking for gamers who want to become.
And if you're gonna call me cute, then you bet. Stop. And if you're gonna.
Will you be tonight? That's the question. Oh, the thrill of the double life. Will you be tonight? That's the question. Will group be tonight? That's the question. Oh, the thrill of the double life. Will you be tonight? That's the question. Will group be tonight? That's the question. Oh, the thrill of the double life. Will you be tonight? That's the question. Will group be tonight? That's the question.
Leute, meine Mama hat mir einfach erlaubt, dass ich Cola trinken darf. Wie cool ist das bitte? Jetzt zock ich Fortnite und trink Cola. Yippie! Mein Gott, Leute, meine Mama hat mir einfach erlaubt, dass ich Cola trinken darf. Wie cool ist das bitte? Jetzt zock ich Fortnite und trink Cola.
Oh, the thrill of the double life. Will you be tonight? That's the double life. Will you be tonight? That's the question. Will you be tonight? That's the question. I know you heard the rumors.
Alexa, can you play Four Big Guys?
I couldn't find Four Big Guys by Dick Bar Gay Raps, but here is other music by Dick Bar Gay Raps. Sorry, I can't reach Amazon Music right now.
Why not? Alexa, can you play Four Big Guys?
Playing Four Big Guys by MVP Me Music from Spotify.
Thank you. Alexa?
I was today years old when I found out that someone tells you to break a leg before an audition because they hope you end up in a cast. No! A TV.
I'm Donald J. Trump.
Today, I've made the worst mistake of my entire life. If this happens, my life won't be the same ever again. And what I did today was drop a funny post saying that if we hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, I'm going to drop the feed pics. And people took this seriously, man. Obviously we won't get to 100k, I thought. people started subscribing rapidly, man. So if you see this video, man, don't you dare press the like button.
Welcome to the Blaine-Watt car dealership with
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
This edit is incredible.
Hi, I never made a video where I've spoken directly to you and it feels kind of weird, but I want to set the record straight. Being a content creator is a ton of work and
Dude, they got 4 in
Lady got mad at me because I misgendered her baby. We were in a long line. I said, hey, she dropped her binky. She was like, you mean his binky? He's a boy. It's obvious he's a boy. He's wearing blue. Boys wear blue. And the best thing about this conversation is she had on the blue cardigan. So I was like, you know what? You're right, sir. I apologize. I didn't mean to ruin this father-son moment. He didn't like that one bit. Very.
If you shave your head.
Wolverine, Deadpool, Wolverine, Deadpool. I'm gruff and rugged. You're old and slow. Deadpool's mid. Come at me, bro. I'm the hero. No, you're not. Yes, sir. Shut up. Mutton chops. People love me. Okay, boomer. 10 whole movies. I'm a loser. I can heal in record time. So can I, bud. Get in line. I have claws that can retract. Wow, you're like a kitty cat. Logan. So what? X-Men. Yawn. Well, Green Lantern was a bomb. Hey, what? Be nice. You're the worst. Deadpool. Dead weight. Oh, that hurts. Fine then. Go on. You're the genius. Wolverine has a micro penis. Come on. Am I wrong, though? You're a child. My name comes first in the title. Red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, green. You're so stupid. Just like Wolverine. Red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, black. Wrexham is trash. Hey, you take that back. Wolverine's better. There is no debate. Can't we agree that we're both really great? You mean it? I mean it. You mean it? I do. Deadpool. Wolverine. Just kidding. You.
Oh! Hey, you so ugly. You look like a bat.
We're killing the earth, and that's really fun. No one believes us because we are young. Our forests are turning to ash in a second. Ask California, they'll tell you about it. They'll tell you how they have lost all their homes while Trump turns a blind eye and tweets on his phone. Global warming's an expensive little hoax for the last time. This is not a joke. Our factories are working and toxins emitting. The ozone is crumbling and we won't stop putting chemicals in what we're trying to breathe. Our future is stolen and we are the thieves. Sea levels are rising and icebergs are melting. The coral reefs are dying and no one is helping. Do you realize they keep the oceans alive? This started back in 1985. Don't come to me when your child can't think of what a tiger is cause they're extinct. Don't cry to me when your fur coat ain't clean. The endangered list is now 41,416. Dear 2045, I don't think we're gonna survive. If you end up hearing this story, I just want to say, I'm sorry.
The one short now comes with the line.
Are you winning, son? Happy birthday. Are you winning?
I'm just gonna do a really quick try not to laugh.
Okay.
Obviously dark humor.
Yeah, I'm not laughing at any today. I'm not looking at you either. Go on, go on.
Why do black people
You're a waste man, bro.
Walk on, bro.
Oh,
3 words.
Go on. Flip's sake, man.
You ready?
Yeah.
Why do black people have nightmares?
Go on.
Because we shot the last one who had a dream.
That is dark. Yeah.
Bro, y'all need to see this. You know that little AI on...
Would you take this offer? You get...
Oh no.
Ruben. You're a hero. You know that? You just helped save the world. Come on, Ruben, say something. Ruben, don't do this to me. I need you away.
Yeah, you so ugly.
So I bought a
What I love about Cook Unity is that
What group be tonight? That's the question.
Everything is never as it seems. Blame it on the goose, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the throne, got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the
What's happening? Has he talked yet? Like, bro. I'm just gonna end